Every time we surfed and every time it was up, it was a production. It was like, oh, there were boats and there were cameras and the guy in the helicopter and the guy on the cliff, and do you have everybody there? And something about that process was taking the spirit out of it. It was taking the soul away. I actually just prayed and said, God, I'd like to have a day that, we don't have any cameras and something special. And lo and behold, I got the biggest day we ever surfed. No cameras, no pictures. Everybody's talking about the 100-foot wave. I go, we rode the 100-foot wave. I know what it's like to actually ride a real 100-foot wave. That's when I stopped towing and took up foiling. I think I'm never satisfied with the status quo. I always want to push things further. I always want to go further, bigger, faster. And especially in the ocean. The ocean is just my playground, my classroom. It's a place where I can be creative and explorative, and it's my church, it's my school, it's my life. I mean, when we talk about being a waterman, surfing is one of the disciplines. If you think about surfing is really the act of riding the energy of a wave. And there's something about that really is kind of almost philosophical, right? There's certain skills that you have that help complete, being a waterman. But the true essence of a waterman is really your values. You have to be physically prepared. You have to be mentally prepared. You have to be prepared with your equipment. So it's always the demand is constant, and so the only way you can meet the demand is through the effort. The only way you can be really, I would say, truly prepared to put your life on the line is to do all the things to make it so that you don't have any, I would say, doubt. Well, the ocean, it's never complete. It's never finished. You never just arrive at the top and you're done with the hike. I mean, the ocean just is always creating an opportunity for a potential better, greater, something that you haven't done. So the consistency of that, the reliability that there's something elusive about it. It's something that you can never quite completely achieve. There's the potential to always push further, right? There's a potential to always, a bigger wave, a faster wave, a more perfect wave, a longer wave. There's just always a potential for something greater. And I think as a human, I think that's something that's just so natural that we want this. Because it's about the journey, not the destination. So we want the pursuit. And the ocean provides the perfect opportunity to create a pursuit that is endless. When I think about take it further, it makes me think about the next limit, right? Take it further to the next limit, to the next edge, to the next possibility. And I spent a lifetime doing that. That's what I do. I mean, eventually you find your limitation, or you adapt, modify, you innovate to just so you can continue to go and push things and not just be satisfied with just how it's done. What do they say? Oh, well, that's how they've always done it. Well, that's a good time to change it. When you watch a great surfer in the water and you see a wave come to them, and it's not by accident. There's a conductiveness. There's a conductiveness to the water that it's almost like the water knows your dedication, your love, your perseverance, your skill, and it gives you this present, here it is, here you go, this is what you get. And it's amazing. mean, this seems pretty good. I got to say what I was thinking.